this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Sets his feet. It's Hainsworth. They're all over him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Hicks. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And now the Lakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to establish the run. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And now the Lakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver comes in motion. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver. They obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Quarterback signaling to his guys. From the red zone, looking for a space. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Hold and finds his man on the left. Could not make his way to the corner. Kennesaw State right back to work.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to throw, it's Collins. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Fields the punt. He's going to get loose. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to pass. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to pop the draw. Turning it on! And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Driven back.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Booker. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Kennesaw State right back to work. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Going for the screen. Oh, and he intercepts it. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. looking for running room. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Second down to the air. It's complete on the right side. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Drives inside. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. The offense is going to stay on the field. Now, this is within field goal range, but they already have one miss today. Making the adjustment. Snapped on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's fourth down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff again. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 5 and a first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Finds his man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And now the Lakers are threatening on 1st and goal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Lakers. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Howie, what do you have?
Here on the Owls sideline, there is a ton of excitement right now as their wide receiver just broke the team season record for receiving yards on that last drive. That made him the program's leader. School history made here today, but he's not done yet. He's jogging back out onto the field. He can continue to add to that total. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Makes the catch down the right side. Brought down after the huge gain gets this offense set up at the 27.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Burrowing for yardage. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On 4th. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Sets his feet. It's Hainsworth. He'll throw it. Finds his target. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Lakers.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive and gashing them on the touch. Finished it off. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeps it moving. It's Woods. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Dropping back, it's Collins. Rush right in his face. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And there he goes. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Making the adjustment on the play. Motion from the wideout. Got it, looking for the first down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Kennesaw State right back to work. The run inside. It's Morgan. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Hainsworth. Got it in the middle. It's Frederick. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And now the Lakers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh set of downs going up top. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen in behind it. There was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. The throw. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. We open the final period with a third down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Hand it to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They still have a... Timeouts to work with in this final quarter. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Slams ahead. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Lakers! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point was good.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to...
He's looking deep. Snags it down the right side. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. The guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, and Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hainsworth. Rushes on. Makes the grab. There he goes. He's at the 40. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first. Back's got it on the screen. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback changing the play. Sees an alley. Finding some room. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. Going. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Pushes ahead. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. From the gun, it's Morgan. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.